What's going on, everyone? If you didn't see parts 1, 2, and 3 of this video series yet, go back and check those out and then come back and listen to this one. Otherwise, let's dive right in. So imagine you're putting yourself in the sandals of this Ethiopian eunuch and you're observing the different designated areas of the temple and you see all the families and you wonder, as a eunuch, where do I go? How do I feel being in this space where family is so central? In the text, we find the eunuch on a return trip home to Ethiopia. This black, surgically altered, gender variant, rich civil servant reads aloud from the scroll of the prophet Isaiah, specifically chapter 53. So try to look at Acts chapter 8 and Isaiah 53 from the perspective of the eunuch. Imagine you're a child taken from your home and your parents, taken to another country. Men held you down. They operated on you as you lay frozen with fear. You feel the searing pain of castration, and you suffered a long recovery. You grew up, but you never experienced puberty. As boys matured, you didn't change in the same ways. You began your work in the royal court, serving the queen. You long to be in a family again and even to have your own children, but you're busy and you know that's not going to happen. Non-eunuchs in the court would respect you and mock you, sometimes at the same time. They envied your fancy status in the palace and then teased you for being less than a man. You feel rejected and alone. Your health is affected often because of the surgery as a child, and you kind of grow up fragile because you lack testosterone. Your bones grow brittle. Your heart grows bitter. Then at the temple, you get a piece of scripture, a writing about a man of sorrow acquainted with grief. You're curious about this person. Is the prophet Isaiah speaking of himself or somebody else? And you read the words, and it's like you're looking in a mirror. Isaiah 53 says, "He was like a sheep being led to be killed. He was quiet as a lamb is quiet while its wool is being cut. He never opened his mouth. He was shamed and was treated unfairly. He died without children to continue his family. His life on earth has ended." These words in the Bible would rattle you, but in a good way, because it's pointing you to the same things you are experiencing. How do your experiences of life connect with God? How do they not connect with God? Talk about that with your family and friends today, and then tune in tomorrow for the final conclusion. I just want to encourage you to hit all the like buttons on this video. It helps us to know that you're watching. As well, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook page and our Instagram, and do ask how you can be included in one of our tiny village churches.